from My Dream in Soap. Welcome to my channel and thanks for dropping by. Now today's soap I'm going to do in the theme of Earth Day. So what I'm going to be doing first of all is extruding some essentially continents. I've got my large extruder tool here, so I'm just going to get those extruding.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling.
Okay, so let's get this first layer into the mould. So this is just going to fill up at the bottom of the heart up to the sort of sides, and then I'm going to scrape it out. I've made it a little bit short on purpose because I don't want to scrape too much soap out. So what I am going to do is let this set up a little, and then as it sets up I'll be able to take some of this middle and scrape it up the sides to get where I want it. Our soap's setting up a little bit now, so I can manipulate it a bit to where I want my heart to be. And this just saves me filling that whole cavity there with soap, which quite a bit of it will then end up getting scraped out. Okay, that's holding its shape quite well now, so I might actually go in and do my first scrape. Okay, so I've got a heart scraper. If you want a heart scraper, you can get them in the I Dream in Soap shop.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start.
Okay, so there's my first layer done, and I really didn't scrape out very much soap at all there. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time just tidying up these sides, and then we'll get on with pouring that next layer. For this little bit I've scraped out, I'm just going to pop it into these oils here, and then it'll just get absorbed into that top layer rather than being wasted. Now we'll stir this in, and this works well if you've only got a little bit of ready-made soap, because obviously what you don't want is this oil to all be thickening up before you're ready to use it. But here, it was only a very small amount, so that's kind of fine. I can just incorporate it in with that oil. And it's not going to cause any issues with a later layer. Let's start getting this next layer ready. So I'm going to do blue, because this is going to be the sea all around the continents inside my heart. Now I am likely to add a little bit of TD to that, but I'm going to wait until I've actually turned it into, or certainly mixed it with the lye, to see what colour I'm getting, because I don't want it too light, but I do want it probably not that dark royal blue colour. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with that colour. Let's get our fragrance oil in. Oh, how much do I want? 13.2. Okay, so here we are with our heart. Now this is going to be quite tricky to do. What I might do is actually warm some of this up because I need to be able to support some of these embeds. Okay, so this is quite warm now, so hopefully that will start to thicken up for me. So I'm just going to add this to the base. So I'm aiming for this to be thick enough as I put these embeds in to support them in position, because I'm not going for necessarily a geographically accurate image, but it would be nice to get it sort of recognisable, wouldn't it? So let's have a look. Okay, I think it does seem to be holding there. Okay, so I think the first one there is in. Okay, so I think they're okay. Let's just get the rest of this soap in then. Just going to try and fill this little crack in here. And then the last one. Okay, so that's quite messy. Let's get that sorted out. Okay, so the idea here is I want to be cleaning off as much as I can of this blue off the top of the heart, because I do want the continents to be sort of the top bit. So I'm just using this scraper to make sure my heart is complete. And hopefully I haven't got any air gaps.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Let's get this last layer done then. So I'm just going to quickly blend this up. got here is 3 little pots with the tiniest bit of mica and some TD in, and I'm just going to use these to just so I can do a little tiny bit of a swirl on the top. Now obviously it would be better to start with a sort of plain soap batter, but I'd already coloured this green, so that'll be fine. Okay, I should still get enough of a distinction in these colours to make the swirl worthwhile. Okay, so I think they'll be fine. Let's pop those off to the side. Last bit of fragrance oil for that. Okay, so let's just get this top poured then. And then we'll just get these drizzled on the top. Okay, so I think that will be fine. Let's just now give that a nice swirl. There we are with that all finished. So I'm now going to cover that. I'm just going to leave it for a minute because it's still really wobbly. Just going to cover it, and then I'm just going to put it into gel overnight, and then we'll see how that comes out in the morning. Here we are with our little Earth Day soap the next day. So let's get it cut, shall we? Okay, let's see what we've got inside. Oh, look, that's come out really well. I've got a couple of little holes, which I sort of expected, but I can easily go in and fill those because that embed was a funny, sort of quite a spiky little shape. But yeah, that's come out. Oh, I do like that. That's come out really well. I like the green around it. Okay, so yeah, can you see, look, under there, a couple of little holes, but that's no problem because I can easily just pop in and fill those. But that's come out. I'm really pleased with that. So I was a little bit worried about the placing of those embeds and things. Let's have a look. There we are. So a little bit of hole filling, and obviously you'll see that in the final photo when you'll see that those holes have been filled in. And I am quite happy that I've got a little bit of movement in the continents, but I think people will sort of recognise what it's supposed to be. And I'll leave you with a final photo of the soap. If you'd like to buy yourself a bar of this soap, or somebody else, it is available for sale now in the iDreamin soap shop. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you like the soap. If you have, it would be great if you gave me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see what I'm making in the future, why not subscribe to my channel? Thanks for watching, everyone. Happy soaping!